Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel. My YouTube channel is Rachel Went Shopping, and in today's video we are going to talk about my ideal wish list from Pharrell's Fall Winter 2024 collection. If you have not had a chance yet, please go check out my full deep dive review of Pharrell's Fall Winter 2024 collection. I just talked for like seriously 45 minutes to 2 hours about every single detail, and I put a lot of research into that video, so I really hope that you will check it out. While I talked about some of my favorite pieces and things that I liked and didn't like, this video is specifically going to talk about what is on my wish list from that collection. So let's talk about bags first, because bags always take priority when it comes to how I'm going to spend my discretionary income or my shopping budget. So first and foremost, we have to talk about the pink Speedy. This is going to be the #1 item on my wish list. Hopefully you watched the video of me unboxing the green Speedy 25 from Pharrell's debut collection. But when I saw this pink Speedy walk the runway, I knew that I absolutely had to have it. So I know the burning question is probably whether or not I regret spending the money on the green Speedy. And the answer is absolutely not. I love green, especially bright Kelly green. I gravitate towards it a lot because it's a color that I find easy to incorporate into my wardrobe. I absolutely love this bag. I think it's beautiful. Also, the collector in me would love to own several of these bags and collect my favorite pieces from each of his collections. I think there are so many amazing Speedies that he is going to continue to put out, and something I love about them is that they all have that hidden stamp under the leather tab on the side. From his first collection, it was a dove. From this collection, it is a horse. There's something about having a stamp from each of the collections that I absolutely love. I'm going to have to cut myself off eventually, but it is going to be my priority to save up for this bag, which means that a lot of the other bags on my wish list are probably going to get pushed out of the way this year. Here is the good news. If you guys watched my video, you know that I was heavily contemplating between the 25 and the 40, and I could not really decide which colorway I wanted to go with. We have since found out that the pink is only going to be released in size 40. It's not going to be released in the size 25 or the 50. I mentioned previously that I would love to collect these bags in different colors and different sizes, so it almost feels like destiny or meant to be that this bag is available in the 40. Again, I already purchased the 25, so I'm happy to just expand my collection and not feel guilty about it because I'm adding it in a new size. I think I will make a separate video outside of the videos that I've already made on whether this bag is worth it or not, because I think a lot of people will be contemplating this decision. But for now, obviously, you know this is on my wish list, so my opinion is that yes, I'm willing to pay the money for it. Now, one thing I will say is the first round of these leather Speedy bags, a lot of people were not willing to shell out the money to add this bag to their collection, understandably, because it is a lot of money to pay for a Speedy bag, which we are used to not having to pay that much for. I think there's going to be a lot more competition for these bags in these three colors: the turquoise, the purple, and the pink. So while the pink is on my wish list, I think this bag will be a lot harder for me to get than the green bag. And I will put it out in the universe now that if it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be. I do not plan on paying above retail or resale prices for something that is already this expensive. So while it is on my list, I will notify my sales associate that I want it. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. And I would recommend to all of you that are interested in buying one of these colors of the bags that you stay on top of it, you let your sales associates know, because I do have a feeling these bags are going to be a lot more competitive than the previous colors. I'm not sure if Louis Vuitton will hopefully produce more quantities because they will see the demand there or not. So all of my bag budget is going to be allocated towards that bag. I will tell you though, if I did have more budget available, the second bag that I would really like would be that arabesque pochette accessoire looking bag. I discussed this in my previous video, but I don't even know how to describe this, but I call them like freaky little bags. They're kind of like tacky. They stand out. I don't know, there was something about the like literal Western inspiration of this bag that I liked. And when I saw the zoomed out photo of the model wearing this, the size, how it looks kind of like a pochette accessoire, which you guys know I collect, this is definitely my second favorite bag, but I know it's going to be very expensive based on some of the prices I've seen from the arabesque stuff so far. So it's probably not something that I'm going to be able to add at this point. I will definitely look out for it in the resale market in the upcoming years. So resale market is definitely something that I take into consideration when deciding what's on my wish list. Is, do I need to buy this bag right now, full price from retail, or do I think that it will go on the resale market later for a reduced price, therefore I could potentially save money on it? I mentioned previously with these leather Speedy bags that I wanted to buy them from retail and not resale, because I do think that because they're so mushy, so soft, they're not going to hold their shape. They're going to start to look much more distressed maybe over time. I don't know. We'll see how they age, but I wanted to be the one to sort of break it in. So my priority, again, pink bag. Second favorite, arabesque pochette bag. My third favorite bag was definitely the 𝒩𝓆𝓈 Speedy bag. Again, I know this price point is going to be way too expensive for me. I also have a thing with white bags. I just don't trust myself around them, so I won't be adding it. But I do want to definitely state that that was probably my third favorite bag. Okay, let's talk about accessories. So I am obsessed with turquoise. My husband's birthstone is turquoise. I love turquoise details, small little accessories. Obviously for like the full bag, I prefer the pink over the turquoise. I don't own any turquoise Tiffany blue type bags. So I would really love to incorporate turquoise via the accessories. You guys know I purchased the pearl chain from this collection, and I'm going to admit that I am super tempted to buy the chain that's comparable to this from the Western collection that has the turquoise bead. The chain detail is very different from this chain that I own. It does have pearls, but then it also has the inclusion of the turquoise beads. So immediately when I saw it, it was on my wish list. Depending on how, like, my total spend and other things that I see that I want, you know, things might have to get cut from my list, but right now, pink Speedy, turquoise bead chain are both on it. So this next item is a must-have in my opinion. I spoke about these bandanas in my review video, but they had these beautiful bandanas with these big red ruby crystals, some purple detailing, as well as the bandana print on them. We saw them in the show in olive and black, and then we also saw some shots of it in the Reese photos. I am obsessed with this black bandana and I have to have it. I do have a small collection of scarves, bandanas, bandeaus, so it's definitely something I don't shy away from in my collection, so I really have my eye on this. I really hope they're produced. I love the Western aspect of it, but also the incorporation of the jewelry print. I think the colors of the ruby really pop, so I'm really interested in this item. So sticking with jewelry, there were not a lot of great photos of all of the jewelry that is featured in this collection. So I'm really excited to see in the actual lookbook what ultimately comes out. But from the photos that I did see, the one jewelry piece that I really liked was that silver lover's cuff. I love the font of the script. I love that it was a cuff. And again, this is the men's collection, so hopefully it is easier to fit on larger wrists because I do have larger wrists. I do love this lover's theme overall that Pharrell is continuing into his collections. And I've been buying more silver jewelry recently, so I do think this lover's cup is very interesting. So this is kind of half on, half off my wish list because it's going to come down to price. If the price is astronomical, I will, like, it is costume jewelry and there is a point when enough is enough and I won't pay that price for costume jewelry. Last but certainly not least, I'm very interested in adding a pair of sunglasses potentially from this collection, and I'm probably most interested in the 3.0 millionaires, which were more of an aviator style in one of the variations with the amber lenses. This is what we saw Pharrell wearing at the show. We also saw several models in these orangish amber lenses. I've been looking to potentially add a amber lens to my collection, and I love Louis Vuitton sunglasses, especially the men's collection ones are usually big enough to fit my giant face. So these are also on my wish list potentially from the collection. I'm interested to see what the prices end up being. So there was actually one more item I am interested in buying from this collection that was for my husband, and it was the brushed monogram leather, that like black, almost distressed looking leather with, I believe, silver or gray monogram in the pocket organizer. Because my husband currently has the monogram Eclipse canvas pocket organizer, I think this would be a great leather alternative for him. And I'm very interested in seeing this material in person because it looks beautiful. And from what I could see, it wasn't that overly priced. So it's definitely something that I want to check out. And if I buy it, it would probably be more for my husband to use than me. But again, still part of the collection. I definitely want to honorable mention a ready-to-wear piece. This jacket, the black, white with the Western font LV on it, I loved this jacket. I think that it's probably going to be somewhat reasonably priced. I didn't see any leather or really like intricate embroidery on it. Correct me if I'm wrong. I obviously haven't seen it in person, but this seems like a piece that I would get a lot of wear out of because I would mix and match it with denim or black jeans, which is majority of what I wear. I thought that this jacket could be worn by men or women. Not that that matters to me, but I really thought of several ways that I could potentially style this jacket. And if I had an unlimited budget, I would definitely be adding this. But honestly, there's a lot of things on my list and I know that I won't be able to prioritize it. The other thing that makes me nervous about it is that it is white. And typically, not only can I not be trusted with white bags, but I cannot be trusted with white clothes because I will literally just drop coffee on my clothes. But I'm like terrible. It's like a constant joke. My husband is making fun of me. I will drop something on my clothes and ruin it. So I could just see, honestly, if I bought this jacket, I just probably wouldn't eat or drink while wearing it, anything except water, but I really like this jacket. So yeah, that covers it. In order of priority, I'm going to say the pink Speedy bag, followed by the bandana. Those are sure things. Next would be the chain that features the pearls and turquoise beads and the brushed monogram leather pocket organizer for my husband. And then last on the list would be trying the amber lens sunglasses and then that silver lover's cuff. So those are the 6 things. I know I'm not going to be able to get them all, but those are the things that I'm really going to consider. You'll have to stay tuned and see what I end up picking up, or if there's something in the lookbook that catches my eye and ends up surpassing some of the other things on my list. Please let me know in the comments what your favorite pieces were from this collection and if there is anything on your wish list. Let me know if there's any other questions that you guys have about these leather Speedy bags. If there's anything you want me to make a video about, I would be happy to answer your questions about that if you're considering that purchase. Otherwise, thank you so much for checking out this video of my wish list from Pharrell's Fall Winter 2024 collection. Please hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.